What's up everybody, it's Dom here. I am at my performance training gym and I'm gonna show you one of my favorite recovery hacks, and that is compression boots. So here at Limitless Performance Training, they use a brand called Normatec, and these are the very first brand of compression boots that I ever got a chance to try. So this is the control center for the Normatec compression boots. You plug the valves into here. Gotta make sure I'm doing it right, upside down. Oh. There we go, I'm special today. And then you put them on your legs to use them. One thing I can say I really do like about Normatec is that it is a wireless system here. So, it makes it a lot more portable, a lot easier to use when you're on the go because you don't have to plug it into the wall. And now I can get going. All right, so I just powered it up and now I'm gonna set what time I want to use. Normally I try to use the boots for about 20 minutes. Today I'm probably gonna do 15. We're on a little bit of a time crunch, and then I can choose what power level I want. Since I do have some pretty thick legs here, it makes it a lot better for me and more beneficial if I have the power all the way up. So while you can just slide your legs in, I prefer to actually unzip them. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys the brand that I use. It's called Rapid Reboot. It comes in this really cool case that I like to travel around with sometimes. I'll pack it into my luggage. And inside, you have the machine. This machine is a little bit different than Normatec. As you can see, this is one big difference, is that this does have to be plugged into the wall. I can't really just, carry this around in my backpack or something anyway. And if I'm gonna be sitting down to use the boots, I'm gonna be near an outlet as it is, so I love it. Also, here are the boots. Now, I don't do the best folding job, but I try my best. Have them nice and wrapped up in there. Boom. So another similar thing to Normatec, obviously you have to plug it into the machine. So here, both of them are attached to one piece, and then you just attach it, make sure it's nice and secure on there. And then from there, when you turn it on, there are a few different options that you have. So there are different modes, A and B. You choose your time amount, you can choose the amount of pressure. So different modes, A and B. Now what A does is it goes in sections, so it'll start and it shows you here kind of what parts of your leg it'll be on. So part A will move from 1, which is your foot, ankle area, moving on to the calf with section 2, knee with section 3, and then onto your thighs with section 4. So mode A does those each one at a time, whereas mode B, which I prefer, does your whole leg slowly and squeezes right there and then releases. All right, so now you just put them on. You can slide your leg in if you want to. I always unzip it. There are actually 2 settings on the zippers. There's one so that it's not as tight on your leg, whereas I like the one that is a bit tighter on the leg. So I normally go with that zipper. They also have different sizes in different lengths. I'm very short, as a lot of you guys probably know. So these are actually the medium size legs, length. And then they have small, large, and maybe even extra large. But yeah, these are medium, which I guess they're made more for someone a little bit taller than me, but they do work out pretty much perfectly for my height. And if you can guess my height in the comments, maybe I will send you some kind of prize. Boom. My handy dandy helper Samantha is here to start it for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cameraman Sam.
Yeah.
So right now they're decompressing. They just went through one compression phase and they're decompressing a bit, and now they're compressing again, getting a little bit harder and tighter on my legs. Feels super nice, and you can feel it kind of almost massaging and stretching your legs as it does this. Super cool, but you'll see as they inflate, and then right now you can see my feet are huge, and then it's gonna keep going up through the leg. So as I mentioned before, there are different modes, A and B. Now what A does is, as I said, it focuses on one area at a time, so it inflates and deflates, so compresses, decompresses, And so it's really good for blood circulation, like enhancing blood circulation in those specific areas as it does it. Now mode V, which is the one I prefer, it compresses throughout an entire cycle, so it does your whole leg at once, and that's just a little bit better for excess buildup of lactic acid, other toxins and stuff, and it helps mobilize those through your bloodstream. And yeah, it's really good after exercising, so I prefer this one a little bit more just because it's a little bit better for when I'm super sore. And I'm getting old, so I'm sore all the time because I'm always doing some crazy fun stuff, but you know, I'm getting to that age now where the soreness hits me. So another big difference, you can hear it decompressing. Another big difference between Rapid Reboot and Normatec is that Rapid Reboot actually does have a bit more pressure. So for someone like me, like I prefer that extra oomph in this to help out with my recovery process. And this having more pressure is just more ideal for an athlete, I think. Also, these are a bit cheaper, so you know, where do you go wrong? So there are a few different attachments for both Normatec and Rapid Reboot. I have not tried the other attachments for Normatec, but I have tried obviously the legs with both, and then with Rapid Reboot I also have a hip attachment, which is super cool. You put it on almost like shorts, and so this goes, your legs go in there, strap this over your stomach, and then it compresses kind of like your quads, your hamstrings, so like that upper thigh area, and then it moves onto the glutes and your back and into your hips. So it's a super, super, super cool attachment just to work on another part of your body that a lot of us need to pay more attention to, especially if we're doing athletic stuff. So make sure you're checking out these hip attachments if you ever get a chance. There are also arm attachments, which I have yet to try. I really want to. I feel like I'd look like some kind of mummy. It'd be cool to have like, I don't think I could do the boots and the hips at the same time, but it'd be cool to do the hips and the arms or the legs and the arms and just kind of just sit there and relax like a big balloon. I'd look like Big Hero 6 or something. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, make sure you leave a like on this video, and I will be sure to post some more things about my recovery hacks for you guys, so you can just learn a bit more about the kind of cool things that I do to help keep my body intact. This is almost done now. When you do get out of these things, for me it's like such a cool feeling. It's almost like the little pins and needles. It's not like your legs are falling asleep, but you feel the blood rush back in, and it just feels like super, super cool. And after a couple minutes, legs feel super relaxed, stretched out, and they feel very, very good and just healthy in general. And so it always makes me want to go and like, you know, train. It's good to use after you train, but I like to like use them before I train sometimes just because it makes my legs feel so amazing, and then I can go and just like kill it at a session if I have to. So as I said, my session with this is about to end. It should beep any minute now. I'm just giving you the heads up that it's done. So then they deflate, unzip them, make sure you press out any of the extra air in them, and then fold them back up, put them in. Thanks for chilling with me, learning a bit about these awesome Rapid Reboots, and I'll see you guys next time.